Morning, everybody. So I am at a community sale, and that just means I don't have to wear a seatbelt. So awesome for that.
Quickly screen candidates right now.
Sorry, loud radio. So just a little behind me. Just stopped at my first sale. This was the one that was posted online. Passing it right there. They had a big DS lot, but it was all girls games except these two. And I was able to work these two out for $5 each. So, pretty good deal. She was asking $200 for the whole lot. And it's just, I don't know, there's too many girls games. It's not worth it. So, and the DS's, she wanted like 60, 70 bucks each or something like that. So, I mean, it's probably worth it, but I'm not trying to spend all my money on some DS's. But I got the best games that were in there, $5 each, so about to hit some more sales right here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I stopped at two sales. Both sales had games. And I met some competition, so I gotta get in front of him. He got a big stack full of games. He's going through it right now. I guess he's leaving some. But for one game I got $2, Gauntlet Legends. And $3 each, I got Ready to Rumble Boxing for the Dreamcast and Death Jr. Root of Evil for the Wii. So, pretty good. Wow, he's scanning them. Alright, so I'm gonna go check. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so I walked back over because the guy was done looking at a bunch of games. Actually, all the games he got weren't really that great. But he's like a online seller. And he's sitting there scanning all the games. And I walked up and I was like, bro, you need to cut that out. You got to know these prices. If you're selling games, you got to know the prices before you come up. The price automatically goes up. They watch you scanning them. So, but for $5, I got Legends of WrestleMania PS3. Cool game. Probably not worth that much, but I don't care. I want to play it. But yeah, there's people out here looking for games. That guy was cool. You know, I walked up and I said, hey, when you're done looking at the games, whatever ones you don't want, you know, I'll check them out. And he hands them right to me. These other two guys come up and start pulling games from his stack. Like, dude, what are you doing? Calm down. So it's ruthless. But yeah, I'm about to hit another sale. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So I'm passing the sale right there. It's like every sale has something video game related, but no Nintendo stuff. So I got Gran Turismo 1 and 2 Black Label, and two Xbox 360 controllers, one wireless and one wired, and a PSP charger for $9. That's an amazing deal. So I'm happy with that. Just hoping to hit up. I mean, all these sales have video games, whether it be new, some old. That N64 game so far is the oldest one I found. They didn't have any more, unfortunately, but that was a good game for $2. So yeah, hopefully I run into something else really good. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I find something else. I'm sensing there's gonna be something good on the horizon, so we'll see. All right, guys, so I got another score here. This sale just opened up. It's the only reason I got it. For $38. It would have been just 30, but they brought out the Disney Infinity stuff right after. Okay, I'll come back. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. They flagged me down. I bought some of the Mario DS games from them earlier, and they had some more stuff, but all kids games. But yeah, I got that Wii with a bunch of games and the Disney Infinity for $38. You see it right there. Best two games, Animal Crossing, which I needed. I have it like in the big box complete, but missing the game. And then Mario Party 8, so pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm about done at this community sale. I've been to every one that I could, so yeah, if I stop at any more sales on the way home, I'll show you guys. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, I found another sale. Sale's back that way. For $20, I got a stack of GameCube and a couple PS2 games. Nothing crazy. Probably the best game in here is the Warriors on the PS2. some GameCube games I didn't have. 20 bucks, $2 each, so not bad. Yeah, just kind of still freestyling it on my way home. So there's lots of sales out today. So hopefully, I'm still hoping for that retro score, NES or Super NES, something like that. We'll see. If not, I mean, I still got a pretty good haul today. So yeah, if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. But if not, get everything together when I get home and show you guys what I got. Sweet! So I knew going this way was a good idea. Yeah! There's Fire Emblem, Kirby, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold. I got a pocket full of games. There's just an enormous amount of games. It's amazing. So, and he's got an N64. Took my number down, and this guy definitely seems like he's gonna give me a call. He said he'll call me whether it's a yes or a no. Just, you know, so I'm not hanging. Really cool guy. So 30 bucks for all this stuff. Amazing deal. They said they have Smash Brothers and stuff like that. So I'm crossing my fingers on that one. So yeah, I'm about to hit another sale, I think. So if I find something else, I'll let you guys know. What's up, everybody? So all done with the garage sale stuff, and it was a pretty good day. I found a lot of really good stuff. I ended up going to a community sale, and it was in an area that I've been to before that I got really lucky with some good NES scores, like a complete in box NES and a big box of NES games and stuff. Now there was nothing like that this time around, but I did run into a lot of places that had that stuff or they previously sold it, you know, stuff like that. But I did find some pretty good stuff at this sale. So I did the community sale, and then I hit a couple sales on my way home, and found some really good stuff there. So yeah, let's jump into what I found. So Friday I went out for a little while, but there was like nothing going on Friday, so I didn't find anything on Friday. So everything is from today. So let's go. First find, ask if they have games, and she said that her daughter has a DS with a bunch of games. I was excited at first, but then she said, oh, and she just posted it online. I was like, ugh. In my head, I was like, okay, well, this isn't going to be good, because usually when they post it online, they look up prices, and then it ends up being crazy. Well, she brought it out, and it was, everything was girls' games. There was only 2 games in there that were even anything worth it. Both the DSs were pink, which I don't mind. Pink is, you know, on those DSs are pretty cool. So you had a DSi and a DS Lite. But she wanted $200 for everything. It was just insane. So I was able to get 2 of the games from her for $5 each, and I mean that's actually pretty decent considering these games don't really go for that much. But I don't have either one of these, surprisingly. I mean, I traded most of them away to get a lot of those heavy hitters to the guy I was doing all the trades with. So I mean, it's cool to get them back for relatively good price, and they're complete. So first we got New Super Mario Bros. And Mario Kart DS. So $5 each. That's not a bad deal at all. Okay, so next sale, just a little ways down the street. That's a nice thing about community sales. And I get out and I notice this guy digging through a box, and it was full of games. He already had his pile set up. I kind of saw a couple things that were cool, but you know, I'm not the type to just walk up and start pulling stuff away. So I made sure I asked him. I was like, you know, are you getting these ones? And he pretty much said he was getting everything. And I was like, well, what about the stuff in this? And he's like, no, go for it. So I dig in this basket, and at the very bottom, I can't believe he missed this. I don't know, he didn't see any of the N64 games. There was only 3 in there, but this was by far the best one. So for $2, I got Gauntlet Legends. And for some reason, this game went way up in price. So pretty cool. Good trade bait right here. So got that one. I walked across the street, and then I came back a little bit later, and he had set this one aside, and this one just looked cool. You know, wanted to get it for the PS3. Legends of WrestleMania. I got this one for $5, so not a bad deal. And he ended up putting back a lot of games. He was scanning them, and I tried to like kind of quietly tell him, like, bro, you can't be like scanning them in front of people. They're gonna like notice that you're doing that, and the prices are just gonna go up. And I think he took the advice a little bit. I was kind of trying to explain to him in a nice way, like you should just try to know the value of the game, so you know you don't overpay for stuff. So Pretty cool, you know. Just because I was talking to him, he like when he was done with the stack, there was another guy there that was pulling stuff out of out of his stack, and he was getting upset. But when he was done, he handed me the whole stack. He didn't give it to the other guy. He handed it to me. So it just goes to show, if you're cool with other hunters out there and stuff, then they'll be cool with you. So. Okay, so when I went across the street, they had games as well, but their games were way high priced. So I was able to get 2 games. I got them for $3 each. I got Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2 for the Dreamcast, and Death Jr. Root of Evil for the Wii. So pretty cool. $3 each, not a bad deal. Okay, so driving around, I was not super early to this community sale, but early enough to where I could try to get most of the deals. So, but I mean, there was a few that I missed. Like I missed an N64 score that somebody had just sold right before I got there. So I mean, it happens. So I drive up to this one. I asked for games, and she said, "Oh, I have this one thing," and it was like this weird aftermarket controller. But she pulled out more stuff, and first. I see these ones. So I got 2 Xbox 360 controllers. First a wireless, just a regular wireless one that they modified with the red. And then this really cool Call of Duty Black Ops wired controller. Pretty sweet. So got both of those. And a power cable for a PSP. There was no PSP there, but I definitely grabbed this. These are hard to find. And then 2 games. We've got Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, both Black Label. Surprisingly, I didn't have either one of these, so pretty sweet. I got those for $9. That was a killer deal. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. So next, I went to... at this point, I was driving around for a while, and... The sales were starting to get like a little more familiar. I definitely was hitting a few. Never mind. I definitely was hitting a few that I had already previously been to, and that happens sometimes in the community sales. You get kind of turned around, especially in a community that you're not too familiar with. So. I go back. I think it was like the 1st or 2nd street that I started my hunt on, and there was new sales that popped up. So I just drive down, and I noticed there was one that I definitely didn't go to. They had just set up, and that's what you want to look for. Ones that look like they just set up, because nobody else asked. So I went up, and sure enough, I asked if they have games, and they said they had a Wii. So it was a girls' Wii, so there's a lot of girls' games in there, but there's a few good ones. So for $38, I got the Wii, and then there was a couple of the controllers and 2 of the nunchucks. I got the Disney Infinity set. They didn't pull out until after, because I already bought everything for $30, but then they pulled all this stuff out, and they were like, "Oh well." We'll do like $8 for that, so I just gave them the $8. Apparently this one is hard to find. The Jessie, she's actually, I think she only came in a set, so she's kind of hard to find, I guess. But all these figures, I'm not really gonna go through them, but there's Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters Inc., and Frozen, Toy Story, and then the pad, and then all these games. So we've got Just Dance 2, Just Dance 4, Disney's Sing It, a High School Musical, Band Hero. Here's some of the girls' games. We've got Disney Princess and Barbie as the Island Princess. Amazing there. Michael Jackson Experience, kind of trades in for a little bit. Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably going to end up keeping that one. Disney Infinity, definitely going to keep that one. Excitebots Trick Racing, that one seems kind of cool. Power Pros 2008. Endless Ocean Blue World, definitely going to keep that one. And then the best 2, Animal Crossing City Folk. This is cool because I have like the big box with all the stuff in it, but I was missing the disc, so now I have that, and it's like brand new looking. And then Mario Party 8, so pretty sweet. 38 bucks is not a bad deal at all. Okay, so now that was it for the community sale. Now I'm kind of closer to my area, and I was hitting sales, you know, in an area, you know, I try to hit sales more in areas that look like they would have video games, kind of like older neighborhoods, and it paid off. There was some good stuff. So for 20 bucks, I got all these games, 2 PS2 and the rest GameCube. This is probably the best one of the lot. The Warriors. The disc is like mint. There's no manual, but the disc is like mint condition. And Bully. And then for GameCube, I've got Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Naruto Clash of Ninja, Resident Evil, and that was just missing the manual, Soul Calibur 2, Gun, Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3, Enter the Matrix, and NFL Blitz 2003. So 20 bucks for all those games. Pretty good deal. $2 each. Okay, so this was the last score for garage sales. This was by far the best score of the day. So this was I go up to the sale, and they definitely looked like the type of people that would have video games, and sure enough, they had a lot of video games. Now, they couldn't find most of it. First thing he said he had was an N64, and his wife said she had a GameCube. Now, they were in the process of moving, and they put a lot of stuff in storage. They thought they knew where it was in the garage, but it wasn't in that spot, so they said that it's most likely in storage. But, you know, when we were talking, he said he had Game Boy stuff, and he knew exactly where that was. So he went over and he grabbed it, and yeah, there was some great Game Boy stuff. So first, we've got the systems. We've got a Game Boy Advance. It has the back, it's got tape on it, but the back is there, and it works. And then a Game Boy, a Kiwi Game Boy Color with the back. So really cool that they both have the back. And then I'll show the Game Boy games, and then the Game Boy Advance games. So, in no particular order. Warriors of Might and Magic. Yoshi's Cookie. This one's cool. Kirby Tilt and Tumble. This is actually perfect because today is Pokemon Day, and I found some Pokemon stuff. So, we got Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, and the Pokemon trading card game. So pretty sweet. And then we got Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. He had Dragon Warrior Monsters, but he wanted to keep that one. He said it was his favorite game. So Yoshi. This one is really cool. I'm super stoked to have this one. Mega Man Extreme 2. Definitely sweet right there. And then the last two, Baseball and Top Gun Guts and Glory. Alright, now let's move on to the Game Boy Advance games. Some really good games in here. Okay, so this first one, this is Harry Potter. We put it in the Game Boy Advance, and it ended up being Harry Potter. Shaman King, Master of Spirits. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. Medal of Honor Infiltrator. Here's a good one right here. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. This one is pretty, I mean, it's up there in price. It's over 30 bucks. You know, it's crazy how some of these games are shooting up there, but definitely stoked to have this one because the last one I traded away, so I'm going to keep this one. Fire Emblem. Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. I think that's how you say it. These last two are really good. This one's actually kind of hard to find, and it's a little up there. Earthworm Jim 2. Didn't know they had it on the Game Boy Advance, so that's pretty cool. And then the classic NES series of Super Mario Bros. So pretty good. I paid $30 for all that stuff, so amazing deal right there. Super stoked on that one. And he said that when he finds the N64, because he wasn't 100% sure he wanted to sell it, so he says he's going to call me regardless if it's a yes or a no when he finds it, so we'll see. Okay, so last thing I got to show you guys. This was an eBay score. This game is probably like, $40 to $45, in that rough area, depending. And I won it in an auction for like around 30. So pretty sweet. I didn't have it in my collection, and it's really clean, nice condition. Definitely stoked to have this one. I have the first two. So Adventure Island 3. So pretty sweet. Definitely happy to have that one in the collection. I have 1, 2, now 3, and I believe I have the Super Adventure Island on the Super Nintendo. So pretty stoked. That was it. Yeah, that was it for garage sales. So yeah, I'm definitely going to swap meet tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Pixel Vault trade event, so I'm going to be going to the swap meet super early, try to get some stuff so I can bring it to the trade event. I did all right this week so far for swap meets. I went out on a Tuesday. I forgot my phone, so I didn't get any on film. It sucks because I found a lot of amazing stuff on Tuesday. Some okay stuff on Wednesday, and then hopefully tomorrow, find some gems. So yeah, that is everything for garage sales. Definitely stoked. Really good day. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.